gonna score!
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome!
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Good!
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. That's it.
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through!
Wow, this stadium is huge! Niggas like that, let's go by! Best game ever!
Who's better?
And I'm really fast!
Going for it!
Oh, what a goal! This stand was done wrong! This is the best game ever! Yes! Oh, my!
For Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that!
Yes, score! Who's better?
And I'm really fast!
Going for it!
Look at the pass!
He's breaking through! He's gonna score!
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome!
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Good!
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. That's it.
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through!
Wow, this stadium is huge! Niggas like that, let's go by! Best game ever!
Who's better?
And I'm really fast!
Going for it!
Oh, what a goal! This stand was done wrong! This is the best game ever! Yes! Oh, my!
For Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that!
Yes, score! Who's better?
And I'm really fast!
Going for it!
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed goes for goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lookman. And help's available out wide. Lookman. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Tries to get it forward quickly. Very little to choose between them, but very early days. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bamba.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Modrić. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Leeds disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Sambo Anguissa. Lookman plays it forward. Lookman. Back into the middle. And he's cut it out. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Valbuena. Kovacic. Valbuena. Modrić. So who's he picking out? And it's Modrić. Has a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Modrić came up with a decent crack, but he knew rather quickly he'd gotten underneath it.
Fulham get it back again. Fulham are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Valbuena. What an adventurous run from a defender. Great leap! Brighton goes looking. Oh, well into... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's played him through. Gets good distance on it. And he has been fouled there. Gets it upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Finds himself eased off the ball. Pinged forward. It's being played forward. Oh, good interception. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Valbuena. The referee's awarded a free kick. Terrific reactions! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Kovacic. Kovacic. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Modrić. Hulk. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Modrić. Valbuena. To meet it! Dispatched clinically!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it. looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Well played, he saw that coming. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And he's there to cut it out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation. It needs to be any time now, really.
Now it's Hulk. A heavy challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. That carried quite a threat. And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
He's through the goalie.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. Lads,
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. Make a great chance to go fast. Best game ever.
Who's better? Going for it.
Oh, what a goal. In the stand by the wall. This is the best game ever.
Whoa, look.
Yes. Oh, my.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, Lieutenant Brad.
Yes, score!
Going for it. Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Papa S. He's through the goalie.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. Lads,
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. Make a great chance to go fast. Best game ever.
Who's better?
Going for it. Oh, what a goal. In the stand by the wall. This is the best game ever.
Whoa, look.
Yes. Oh, my.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, Lieutenant Brad.
Yes, score! Who's better?
Going for it. Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Papa S. He's through the goalie.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. Lads,
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. So what a stage for the players to take. He's gone for it!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Modrić, and it's Valbuena. Leeds are so impressive on their own patch. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Oh, they can break here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Has he found his man? Oh, good interception. Leeds have been defending beautifully lately. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. A really good feat. Turns and goes back. It's Valbuena! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Reading have statistically the worst defence in the league. Forward it goes.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Kovacic. Hulk. Kovacic. Receives it from behind. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Keeper has beaten it away. Has a hit! And the ball's come out. Hits one! Oh, needed a better pass there. Fires from distance. Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
That's not going to make it. Hulk. Modrić. Still waiting for the first goal. Look at the defender bombing forward. In he flies! It's there! First blood drawn. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Leeds take the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. It is quite a run he's making here. Up to meet it! Knocks it away. And this is Hulk. And he just whacks it away. And the through ball is intercepted. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leeds leading 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Tries to locate someone up front. Reading, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Hulk shoots! Danger averted for now. Reading are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's found its going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Hulk. And here's Modrić. Valbuena. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try...
Towering header! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, the cross was inch-perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Leeds get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way, and that losing feeling the other.
Surely a shot! Shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
And it's hoisted clear. Kovacic. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Leeds with a chance here to increase their lead. It's anyone's ball. And it's Kovacic. And the shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Leeds presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Looks to clip it forward. And that could be trouble. Goalkeeper's ball. So not long left in this now. Reading are closing in now on yet another game without scoring. Could be a chance here. It's come through, and the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Leeds take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Chance! This could fall anywhere! Oh, real danger here! Modrić. Shot at goal! Outstanding save to keep that out. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tries to get it clear. And that is that. Leeds a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Yes, score!
Look at the pass.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's gone for it! Leeds have a free kick. Leeds are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. Valbuena, Kovacic. Goes down, but nothing given. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And here's Valbuena. He's got it, and he's got time. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
And it's got through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Wolverhampton were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take...
He's had a go! He's scored! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Kovacic. Valbuena. Whipped it in with a header! And that has been clubbed away. Cutrone desperately wants to get on the end of this. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Valbuena. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Lead and the shot! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Leeds grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Leeds are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Plays it out to the flank. Has a shot! And more and more and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
And I'll tell you, the chest control was the key component there. That enabled the shot.
Leeds can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Kovacic. Look at the defender bombing forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well played, he saw that coming. Modrić. This could spell danger. Hoists it forward. Gets his foot in there. That's a good ball to find him. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds totally rampant here. Leeds couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Santimina. Into the last 5 minutes. Modrić. There's the through ball. Hits it first time! And yes, it's there! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that will be the final act. Leeds, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strike.
Wow, look at that pass. It's going for goal. Nice.
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. Niggas like that is so fun. Best game ever.
Who's better?
And my middle pass.
Going for it!
energy is insane.
Well, look at that.
Yes, score!
Who's better? And the mini pass. Going for it. Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He can score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yes, it's a Papa Dance. He's through. We're going.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. Lads,
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. It's like that. Let's go five. Best game ever.
Who's better?
And the mini pass.
Going for it!
Oh, what a goal. This time was the wall. This is the best game ever. Yes.
Oh, five!
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
Well, look at that.
Yes, score!
Who's better? And the mini pass.
Going for it!
Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
He's through. We're going.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. Lads,
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. It's like that. Let's go five. Best game ever.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Modrić. Valbuena. Pings it out wide. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Leeds are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Neither side yet able to find the net. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Great lead! Dispatched clinically! The breakthrough strike! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Leeds take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Valbuena. What an adventurous run from a defender. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. And it's Modrić. Gets into some space. Up to meet it! Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He spotted the run and played him through. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, real chance! Valbuena. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Leeds sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Watford have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him.
Has a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, and
has a goal! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
4 in the game. He is the man. Leeds totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Goes for goal! Forward it goes. Almost an hour gone. Valbuena. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. That's the throw. Leeds are making a change now. And it's Modrić. Look at the defender bombing forward. Watford have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Chooses to go back. Modrić came on as a second-half sub in the last game and made a notable contribution as well. Here's the cross. And that's been well dealt with. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's in! Loses his balance and loses the ball. Dashing forward at pace. Modrić He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's played forward. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Icardi finds himself eased off the ball. There's the through ball. It's come. He's had a shot! No, that's just wide.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And it's Modrić. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Dante goes looking. Away from immediate danger. So that's it. It is all over. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
He's breaking through. He's gonna score. Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić. He's through. They're going.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. That's
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. Best game ever. And a mini pass. Going for it. Oh, what a goal. This time was done well. This is the best game ever. Yes.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
Yes, score!
And a mini pass.
Going for it!
Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score. Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić. He's through. They're going.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. That's
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. Look at that. Let's go wide. Best game ever. And a mini pass.
Going for it!
Oh, what a goal. This time was done well. This is the best game ever. Yes.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Wow, look at that.
Yes, score!
And a mini pass.
Going for it!
Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score. Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić. He's through. They're going.
Wow, look at that pass. He's going for goal. That's
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Played into the towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He's made sure that that won't get through. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Leeds have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And it's got through. Great leap! They've scored! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Modrić. Everton come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Leeds are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Iwobi plays it forward. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Kovacic. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Has a shot! Can he get surely this time? Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Leeds ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Leeds are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Whipped in. Goalkeeper's ball. Mina. Looking to hit the front line. Plays it out to the wing. And help's available out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Richarlison gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Goes to finish! He scored! Back to within 1. Interesting.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's picked him out. Defenders on the back foot. Out to the right. Here it is now, surely!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Cuts it out. That's a promising ball. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kovacic. Modrić. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. The cat right amongst the pigeons now. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Leeds go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's good defending. Going for goal! No, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Kovacic. Just brushed off the ball there. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Valbuena. Mina does well there, alert. Forward it goes. He's played him through. And it's Junior Caesaro. Kovacic gets it back. Breaks on here. Decent progress down the left. And here's Valbuena. Besic. And that will be the final act. Leeds come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score. Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Haaland. He's through. They're going.
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal.
Yeah, Basil. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. It's like that to stop us. Best game ever. Who's better? And I'm big back.
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal. This time was so wrong. It's the best game of all. Yes. Oh, my.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that.
Yes, score.
Who's better? And I'm big back.
Going for it.
Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Haaland. He's through. They're going.
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal.
Yeah, Basil. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. It's like that to stop us. Best game ever. Who's better? And I'm big back.
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal. This time was so wrong. This is the best game of all. Yes.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that.
Yes, score.
Who's better?
breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal. That's
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge! Niggas like that is so hard! Best game ever!
Who's better?
And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal! You stand for some wall! This is the best game ever!
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
Yes, score. Who's better?
And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Look at the pass!
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal. That's
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge! Niggas like that is so hard! Best game ever!
Who's better?
And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal! You stand for the wall! This is the best game ever! Yes!
Oh, my.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that!
Yes, score.
Who's better? And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Look at the pass!
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal. That's
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge! Niggas like that is so hard! Best game ever!
Who's better?
And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal! You stand for some wall! This is the best game ever! Yes!
Oh, my.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that!
Yes, score.
Who's better? And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Look at the pass!
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal.
Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge! Niggas like that is so hard! Best game ever!
Who's better?
And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal! You stand for some wall! This is the best game ever! Yes!
Oh, my.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that!
Yes, score. Going for it.
Look at the pass!
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Wow, look at that pass.
He's going for goal.
Yeah, Apostle! Wow, look at that pass!
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge! Niggas like that is so hard! And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal! You stand for some wall! This is the best game ever! Yes!
Oh, my.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that!
Yes, score.
Who's better? And I'm mini back!
Going for it.
Look at the pass!
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes!
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they got Modrić! He's through, they're going!
Wow, look at that pass.
He's He's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. They could take that to squad. Best game ever. And the mini pass.
Going for it.
Oh, what a goal. You stand for the wall. This is the best game ever. Yes.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
No, look at that.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Aimed in toward... Massive leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Perisic. Leeds replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Pumps it into the area, and he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Kelly drives it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Has he found his man? Modrić does well to read it and intercepts. Perisic. Perisic, he's off, shot a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Perisic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Away from immediate danger. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Kelly gets it forward. Perisic. And it's Perisic. What an adventurous run from a defender. Still waiting for the first goal. Got a shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Header! Oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ball's out on the left now. Perisic. Look at the defender bombing forward. Great leap! He scored! A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well played, he saw that coming. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leeds, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Zaha goes for the cross. And it's got through. Crystal Palace are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Modrić! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Müller. Leeds got their goal at the end of the first half, and the score is 1-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Müller. Shoots! Get that clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Has he picked him out?
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Müller. Müller spreads it towards the left. Chance to... Towering header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Leeds, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Luka, this is awesome.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Newcastle haven't been having the best of times recently. No points from the last 9 available.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected. Blame can get a little out of hand at times, and not every player reacts well to it, so I think they'll be praying they can stick together here and at least produce a solid opening to this game.
We have already started here. Valbuena. He has it out wide now. Tries a shot! And he's cut it out. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. That'll be a throw-in. Hits one! In for a header! Oh, the ball's come loose! Fence has got rid of that. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Valbuena. Modrić. Good ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Oh, good take in a good area. That's a good ball to find. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Leeds sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. Modrić. Leeds are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. A really good feat. This is promising. And it's Modrić. Shoots! That's a brilliant save from Grant! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Cuts it out. Leeds in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Just about up to the hour now. Modrić. Gets on the end of it. This could spell danger. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Leeds looking to widen the gap even further here.
Luka, the energy is insane.
Modrić with a real chance here. Modrić! And the ball's come out. Chooses to go back. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, the clearance is short. Valbuena. Modrić. Gets it back. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It has got through to him. Good take, and he's had a look. Tries to get it forward quickly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well weighted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Modrić. Perisic. Perisic just brushed off the ball there. Longstaff. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Goal! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and this.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Leeds have held on. A knife-edge game.
Luka, this is awesome.
Yeah, they can't come at this. He's through, they're going.
Wow, look at that pass. Let's go for goal.
Yeah, Apostle. Wow, look at that pass.
Yes, he's breaking through.
Wow, this stadium is huge. It's like that to stop us. Best game ever. Who's got that? And I'm really bad.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stand. Up to meet it! No, he's got that completely wrong.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Leeds are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Goes for goal! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester United has a hit! Turns and goes back.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Leeds were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Decent ball. Diogo Dalot gets it away. Rashford finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Gets it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Modrić. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Leeds are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Well played, he saw that coming. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. It's going for goal! Van de Beek. Forward it goes. Fred drives it forward, cuts it out. Modrić. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leeds go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Manchester United were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Hit into the middle. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Leeds seeking to maximise the moment. Looking to pull clear here. That was travelling. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Keeps everyone guessing. He's got it and he's got time. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Leeds making another change here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Whipped in. Gets up to head it! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
McTominay hoists it forward. Has he found his man? That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Modrić. And the counter is on. Greenwood just brushed off the ball there. Looking to break out here. And it's Cuadrado. Has a hit! He can pounce on that. Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. It's Greenwood! And that is that. Leeds have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's huge. Niggas like that to score five. Best game ever. Who's got that? And I'm niggas back. Going for it. Oh, what a goal. You stand for some wall. This is the best game ever. Yes.
Oh, Luka, the energy is insane.
Oh, look at that.
Luka, this is awesome.
So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. And the shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets it back. And it's played forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Modrić. And it's Hulk. Forward it goes. Juan Mata, deftly done. Nice little chip. And that is as far as they're going to go. Has gone out. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Modrić. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. Ndidi. Leicester seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that...
It's one! Juan Mata. Soyuncu tries to get it forward quickly. Throw it. It's come loose. Valbuena.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Soyuncu. Hoists it forward. Mata. And it's Hulk. 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 Beautifully done. Time to deliver. Has a pop!
Modrić quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change. Has a pop! Goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike, and
Towering header! Soyuncu goes looking. Now it's Cavani. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Valbuena. Leeds still chasing a one-goal deficit here. He's there to going for goal! Yes, it's in!
well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Modrić. Perisic, who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Valbuena. And here's Perisic. Oh, good, real chance! Can he, and another time! Ah, now can they counter? Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That intervention was very necessary. And the defence can get it clear. Ndidi. Forward it goes. Modrić. And it's Perisic. Half an hour gone in the second half. Drills one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Juan Mata. And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really. Goes for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's being played forward.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Leeds complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold. He's had a shot! Gets good distance on it. Looking to break out here. Tries a shot! Perez. So that's it. It is all over. Leeds have got it done through to the last four and evidently now believing in it. Leeds a little bit late, but in the end it was great.
Going for it.
Look at the pass.
He's breaking through. He's gonna score.
Oh, yes.
Luka, this is awesome.